What's going on, world? It's your boy Alex Miner. As you might be able to tell, I'm back on the road again. This time I'm in Dallas, Texas for a gig, and I really want to get YouTube rolling for 2019. And since I'm back traveling, I figure let's go ahead and do a quick bag tour so all of y'all can see what kind of stuff I take on the road with me so that I can keep the party going and get this content out to you. If you're curious, right now I am using my Samsung Note 9, which is one of the Christmas presents that I gave myself to film this. I'm using Filmic Pro also, which is a new experience for me. We're trying it out, seeing what we can do with it. Lighting myself with the Aperture F7 and a GVB PL12 from that mini light showdown video I did a while back. But let's jump into the back tour, show y'all the main things that I like to take on the road with me, and hopefully this will help some of y'all, give you some ideas. And the next video after that, who knows, I got a ton of reviews, a ton of cinematography content that I want to put out, and I think 2019 is just going to be an amazing year. So it's your boy Alex Miner, let's get it. So we're going to do a bag tour. Since I'm back on the road and traveling, I want to show y'all the gear that I like to take with me while I'm traveling. First off, is this bag by Tubu. Never heard of this company before I found the bag on Amazon, but it had good reviews. It's got a lot of pockets, a lot of places to put stuff, good organization, and I don't know how long I've been using it. Almost a year, I think, and I'm really happy with it. It's held up really well. I'm really rough on my stuff. So to begin with, the bag itself is dope. I'll have links to it in the description. But what I keep strapped to the outside of the bag to begin with is my handy dandy Joby GorillaPod. Talked about this in a recent video, so if you haven't seen that, I'll link it. You'll get all the details there as to why I love this thing. Alright, now to dive inside. Alright, this first compartment up here, I use this as kind of the catch-all miscellaneous compartment. So we got things like the rocket blower for trying to keep your sensor clean and your lenses clean. I got an NPF battery charger, which is USB powered. It's got a built-in USB connector, so that's really convenient. This is the Comica VM10 Mark II, which is the microphone that I choose to throw on top of my cameras most of the time when I gotta get that nat sound or scratch sound. It's similar in build to the Rode Video Micro, but I think this is actually a better microphone. I know for a fact that it outputs a stronger signal, and I just like the sound of it better. Yes, I do actually own a Video Micro, so I do know what I'm talking about. We've got the Pelican SD card case where you can hold your regular SDs and your micro SDs. I think I might do a video soon on why I choose to use a lot of micro SD cards in my camera. Some people might not understand that. And then here we have the Aperture MX in its carrying case. I love this light. I've done more than one video on it, and this travels with me everywhere I go. Oh, and what's lighting me right now is the Aperture AL-F7. I've also done multiple videos on that. Links in the description, yada, yada, yada. Go check them out. Subscribe to the channel. The Iron Mouse, which is for my computer, which is nicknamed Jarvis. Then we go into the good stuff. First off, Panasonic GH5 is my current weapon of choice. I've got the Panasonic 15mm f1.7 lens on there right now. Love this lens, love this camera. Got it in a small rig cage, and I wasn't sure that I would like having a camera in a cage, but being able to build it up and kind of customize it, I found that I really do dig it, and there's more stuff that I want to add to my rig sometime in the near future. What I mainly use on it right now are these handles, which definitely do help when shooting handheld, especially if I'm following somebody and I don't have a gimbal. They just move your hand a little farther from the sensor, give you some extra stability. If this isn't perfectly in focus, I apologize. I've got kind of a really hood setup right now. The camera is on, the phone, my Samsung Note 9 is on a phone tripod, which is taped to a shelf, filming this overhead right now. Hotel life. Get with it.
Now here is the Field World F6, which is my monitor that I use. This was also featured in a recent video. I have the monitor NATO rail adapter on here, which is very useful and makes it easy to get my monitor on and off the camera. That was also mentioned in that video. Now onto the lenses. I have the 15mm on the GH5. Here's another one of my favorite lenses, the Laowa 7.5mm f2.0 compact dreamer. This is another lens that I have a video on. It's one of my more popular videos on YouTube. This is an amazing lens, and I use it a lot for vlogging. Laowa actually has some more Micro Four Thirds lenses that I think are supposed to come out this year, like a 4 or 5mm, a 12mm, a 17mm. So be on the lookout. Laowa, man, these Chinese lenses are just getting better and better. So that's one of my favorite lenses. But this bad boy, everybody knows, this is my go-to lens. This is my daily driver. This is the lens that is on my camera the most. The Sigma 18-35 Nikon mount with the Viltrox NF M43X adapter instead of the Metabones, because the Metabones, the most popular one, is for Canon mount. But I did a video on this adapter, and one thing that I've noticed when I did test the Viltrox EF-M2, it seems that it's way softer at the edges than the NF M43X. So that's something that you may want to think about when you're choosing what adapter, speed booster that you want to invest in. And in here we've got a couple of NPF batteries. We use these for the AL-F7, like I said, which is lighting me right now. We also use them for the Field World F6, which can also power the GH5, because I've got a dummy battery adapter also in this backpack. Oh yeah, I got one more lens in here. I don't use this lens a lot, but I really love it. It's a vintage Nikon 50mm f1.4. I really love using this for shooting concerts, musical performances, things like that. It's got a really beautiful image that it produces, and it's pretty sharp. I mean, it's vintage, so it's not as sharp as like the Sigma or something like that, but it really produces a fantastic image, and I love this. I got it for less than $100 from KEH, which is a website that sells used camera equipment based out of Atlanta, and they've just got a wide range of gear that you can get from them. As far as all these pockets and stuff, this is where I keep adapters, HDMI cables, some of the batteries, hard drive cables. The only thing I really want to show you that I keep in here that's really important is my main variable ND filter from Typhoto. I got this on the recommendation of Nigel Bajos, who is a YouTuber who I watch all of his videos. If you've never heard of him, I'll leave a link. You should go follow him. And this is a really solid ND filter. The reason that I like it more than others is that it's got hard stops. It doesn't just do that infinity spin thing and give you that X pattern that a lot of other variable NDs do. And to go along with that, because that's a 77mm, I have a set of step down rings so that I can use it on my lenses that have a smaller filter thread. But that's pretty much it. That's the basics. There's other stuff in here, but like I said, I just wanted to show you the main pieces, what I keep in my camera bag, what I like to travel with. These are the main things. These are the things I get the most use out of. And that AL-F7 usually goes in the bag right here, right next to my monitor. So, oh, and I may have another couple little pocket-sized lights floating around. I usually like to keep a couple extra of those just for lighting backgrounds and things like that. But that's it. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully the next vlog will be a lot more interesting, and my next trip will be a lot less hectic and chaotic. But we're going to keep things moving, and I'm going to see y'all later. It's your boy Alex Miner. Peace.